Jamaica, a small third world country with influences going across the entire world. Listen to this Trinidadian man as he speaks of his experiences traveling to different countries.
So I want to talk a little bit about the brand Jamaica. So here I was walking in by a store at a mall in a very remote area of America, where Caribbean people do not exist. Period. However, this mannequin was prominently wearing a Jamaican shirt. Was the only mannequin in the store that had on a shirt, and it was the Jamaican branded shirt. Yeah, obviously I buy the shirt. So what qualifies me to make this bold statement that Jamaica is an international brand, well known all over the world? Well, I have traveled to more countries than most people will ever travel. In addition to that, I have traveled to the bowels of some of these countries, and many of them are what we call non-permissive countries, which means you wouldn't normally go there, not for vacation or business. So for example, I've been to the Gaza, I've been to Palestine, I've been to Israel, I've been to Iraq, I've been to Kuwait, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria. And again, you could say you went to Nigeria, but did you go to the tourist area or the non-permissive areas of Nigeria? Have you been to the Hezbollah area in Lebanon, Bhutan, Vietnam, where you don't go as a tourist? I have been also to the nice places like Seychelles Island. Have you been to Seychelles Island? Have you been to the mountains of Machu Picchu in Peru, or the pyramids of Egypt, Morocco, Angola, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Greece, China, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Brazil, Bosnia, Macedonia, Croatia, Slovenia, Alaska, all over the Caribbean? If you haven't, then you are not qualified to dispute my statement that Jamaica is one of the most internationally recognized brand. So hold your horses and don't come and tell me why talking don't make sense. In addition to that, I was actually trying to marry a Jamaican brand, the most beautiful and intelligent girl in Jamaica. So what makes a country a brand name is when it can successfully create a distinct identity through its reputation, image that resonates with a global audience. And that comes from its unique culture and heritage. Jamaica has a constant clear message about the country values, its attractions, its offerings. It has a very recognizable flag that is gold, green, and black. So it makes the country instantly recognizable. The experiences you provide in terms of tourism, I could tell you, I take my kids to Jamaica all the time for tourism because they love it. The education, top notch. UWI, Mona, University of Medicine, top of the line doctors. Caribbean Maritime University, top of the line in terms of international recognition. In addition, you have some of the best educated, experienced, and qualified people in Jamaica that are very loyal, trustworthy, and so on. Your international accolades of the Jamaicans, well known. So these achievements of the Jamaica citizenry reflects positively and enhance your brand credibility and prestige. So when you successfully integrate all those things, the name becomes one that evokes emotions. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to visit. Trust, loyalty, it drives tourism and investment into the country. In my travels, I have found it extremely difficult telling people I am from the Caribbean because they have never heard the word Caribbean. Again, mind you, I'm not talking about the regular tourist area. Don't compare you went to a tourist area in Nigeria with me who went to the bowels of Nigeria or Angola or South Africa. Two different things. And I'm saying the brand is recognized even in the bowels of those countries. So when I say Caribbean, I have to put the password for the Caribbean is Jamaica. And then they get an idea of the region I am from. So for the uninitiated person who've never run to somewhere in the Caribbean, they know Jamaica. However, at times I have traveled to these places and even they don't have no idea about Jamaica. Not Jamaica really, the Caribbean. There's people emulating Jamaicans. They're trying to talk like Jamaicans. Imagine a non-English speaking person far away from Jamaica have a Jamaican accent or using Jamaican slang and all kind of thing. I've seen people trying to dress like Jamaicans. They have some little flag saying Jamaica on it, and them is tourists, right? They want jerk chicken. I swear to you, when I mention Caribbean to the a lot of people, they swear they never hear it. Last week, I speaking to a senior government official. You know, he say he never hear where I from, but he hear Jamaica. Then imagine we in the Caribbean, all are we speaking English. I go in places and the youth and them all have Jamaican dialect. Mind you, them can't speak their own dialect, right? But they speak in Jamaican patois. Imagine that. Them never even see the airport. They have no idea about Jamaica, but they have Jamaican patois accent. The DJ and them playing reggae whole night. I trying to go to my local party. Is a dance hall party whole night because it sells. The brand Jamaica sells. I go and imagine I in a Middle Eastern country. They playing reggae music. And them man and them so trying to show me they know Jamaica. Right? Now mind you, I don't ever speak with a Jamaican accent. I don't speak with a Yankee accent, nothing. I speak with my accent, right? And then they dancing reggae and they skanking and all kind of thing. They want me skank with them. I can't even dance the English. So it's all always skanking. Imagine that, and I can't even dance the English. But they're so proud of the brand Jamaica. I go to restaurants all over the world, and I usually go to a Jamaican restaurant, and I find that it wasn't a Jamaican at only restaurant. It's somebody else selling the brand, and they have all the paraphernalia from Jamaica, all kind of flag and all kind of this or everything from Jamaica hang up. In the USA, a lot of the Jamaican restaurants are not owned by Jamaicans. They have Caribbean people pretending they're Jamaicans, or want to pretend, but they're marketing the Jamaican brand because it sells. There's formal dining restaurants in America that you have to call and make a reservation. It has no other English-speaking Caribbean country with formal dining restaurant where you have to make a reservation and dress up and go and sit down.